Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First to all, I would like to convey my highest sense of pride to the Indonesian national team players. On October 10, you showed extraordinary courage and resilience on the field. You fight not only against opposing teams, but also face challenges that are not always fair. Nevertheless, you still display extraordinary enthusiasm to spread that name of Indonesia. We know that this match might have left you all feeling disappointed, not only because of the result, but also because of allegations of unsportsmanlike actions from the opposing team, such as the Bahrain national team scoring an equalizer against the Indonesian national team in the 19 plus 6 minute, even though their goal was scored outside of injury time, namely 19 plus 9, and it is considered valid by the referee. A situation like this is indeed disappointing, especially for the players who have trained hard, much sacrifice, and put in all their efforts on the field with honesty and sportsmanship. However, let's remember that what you did today is a victory for you and our principles. You have played with integrity, and that spirit so who we really are as a nation that upholds the values of justice and equality. To all supporters, thank you for providing full support while maintaining sportsmanship. Together, we show that we are a nation that remains firm and will not give up even in the face of injustice. Let's use this moment as motivation to keep fighting because our journey is not finished. As a great nation, we will continue to fight for justice and pride on the gridiron. We will learn from this experience and emerge strong. And to the players, never doubt that we are all proud of you. What you are doing today is a manifestation of the Indonesian spirit that never gives up. We are waiting for the Bahrain national team at the GBK Stadium and for the Indonesia national team. Give you best performance. Hopefully, we win the Indonesian versus Bahrain match in Indonesia next. Sekian, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Taufikur Rahman Prasetyono. My class in 151B01. Simple present tense. Understanding simple present tense. Simple present tense is a tense that is used to talk about something general, something that always happens repeatedly, or a general truth. Simple present tense is the tense most often used every day. To recognize that a sentence is in the simple present tense, there are several ways you can do it. One of which is that the sentence uses the basic form of the verb atau verb one. Simple present tense is divided into two sentence patterns, namely verbal simple present and nominal. Characteristic of simple present tense sentence. 1. The predicate is in a simple present tense sentence is in the form of a bare infinitive. The meaning of this form is that the third person verb in this sentence ends in the letter S, S, or is. If in the form of a verbal sentence there is a question sentence, then the word do or does must be added. Then a subject must be added. Meanwhile, nonverbal sentence begin with to be or am, are, is. 3. In simple present tense sentence with negative form, you need to add the word do not or don't or does not or doesn't. If there is a verb that isn't as or as or is, it must be omitted. Simple present tense function. 1. Express emotions or feelings. 2. Command or instruction. 3. The scheduled event. 4. General truth. 5. Repeated action. 1. Express emotion or feelings. The first function of the simple present tense is to express expression or feelings. Therefore, when you want to express expressions and feelings through sentence, you can use simple present tense sentence. 2. Command or instruction. Simple present tense sentence also function to express commands or instructions. So we often see orders or instructions using simple present tense sentence. 3. Scheduled event. The next function of the simple present tense sentence is to express an event that will be held in the near future. 4. General truth. Simple present tense sentence also have the function of expressing a truth that is around us. 5. Repeated actions. The function of the less simple present tense sentence is to show activates or activates carried out in everyday life. Simple present tense formula. Simple present tense is divided into verbal simple present and nominal simple present. The verbal simple present tense use a verbal that show an action of course of action, while the nominal simple present use the verb be or what is usually called to be. Verbal simple present. Go become goes. Example sentence. She goes to the market every 7 p.m. What watch becomes watch. Example sentence. He watches TV after working. 3. Was becomes was. Example sentence. My mom washes the dish every night. 4. Buzz becomes buzzes. Example sentence. Lisa Lisa buzzes me with her voice. 4. 5. Fix becomes facts. 6. Then to determine when to use do and when to use does is. 7. Do is used in the subject I, you, they, we. 8. Does is used in the subject he, she, it. Example of simple present tense sentence that use verbal formula rules are 1. We go to school by bus. Or kami pergi sekolah menggunakan bus. Two, she goes to school by bicycle. Or dia pergi ke sekolah menggunakan sepeda. Three, my friend lives is Bandung. Or temanku tinggal di Bandung. Five, four, we don't live in the city. Or kita tidak tinggal di kota. Five, do you know her name? Or apakah kamu tahu namanya? Nominal simple present. One, to be am is used for subject what subject I. Two, to be is used for the subject he, she, it. Three, to be is used for the subject I, you, they, we. Example of sentence that used to be formula are: one, my mother is a teacher, or ibu saya adalah guru. Two, they are not from the same class, or mereka bukan dari kelas yang sama. Three, are you Mr. Hadi, or apakah Anda Pak Hadi? Four, is she a student, or apakah dia seorang pelajar? Simple present tense pattern. Tense are part of basic grammar. When studying tense, we will come across the term first person singular or plural, second person singular or plural, and third person singular or plural. Actually, what constitutes first person, second person, and third person? What a simple present tense. One, the simple present tense is used to express various things, including one, general facts such as Indonesia is a country in Southeast Asia, or Indonesia is a country in Southeast Asia. Daily habits or activities such as Andy always healthy food, or Andy always consumes healthy food. Even there occur permanently. The identity of a person or thing describes something based on relative. Adverb of frequency. In recognizing simple present tense sentence, it can be seen from the time information because the simple present tense is a sentence that shows repeated event and general truths. The time information commonly used in the simple present tense is as follows: always atau selalu, usually or biasanya, sometimes or kadang-kadang, often or sering, seldom or jarang, never or tidak pernah, three times a day or tiga kali sehari, 3 days a week or 3 hari per minggu, once a month or sebulan sekali, every day or setiap hari, every month or setiap bulan. Examples of simple present tense, positive, negative, and interrogative sentence. Simple present tense positive. He is a teacher, or dia adalah seorang guru. She like burger, or dia suka burger. Read a book, saya membaca buku. Simple present tense negative. He is not a teacher. Dia bukanlah seorang guru. I don't like burger. Saya tidak suka burger. I don't read a book. Saya tidak membaca buku. Present tense interrogative sentence. Is a teacher. Apakah dia seorang guru? Does she like burger? Apakah dia suka burger? Do I read a book? Apakah saya apakah saya membaca sebuah buku? Thank you.